Hello everybody, it is Magma and I'm here with a brand new old 2005 LEGO Star Wars set review for you guys. Today we're taking a special look at the Ultimate Lightsaber Duel. This is set 7257 with 282 pieces. It includes 2 light-up minifigures and it is ages 7+. This was released in 2005 for the release of the Revenge of the Sith movie, and it used to retail for $30. Yeah. That's right, $30 to get this set. And it is currently retailing in eBay and all that kind of stuff for around $100 last time I checked. I could be wrong, but it is a pretty pricey set, and I think a lot of people do want to get their hands on this one. So as you can see, it's a pretty fun set. There is plenty to do with it. And I believe this was a harder set to get. Again, I might be wrong on this, but I think this was one of the harder sets to get in that line. So yeah. But $30 for this set right off the bat is a great deal. There's no way that I would not buy this for $30. Because honestly, even though you don't get those 300 pieces exactly, the 2 light-up minifigures, which were never actually remade, are really worth it. So as you can quickly see in front of you, I don't actually have these things put on, but I'll put them on for the review. But if you guys ever want to display this thing, these things look horrible and have a terrible look at it. So I'll show you. It's extremely easy to put them off and on, but they are fun to play with. But if you guys actually want to have this as a display piece, I would definitely suggest moving those away. Taking a look at our minifigures. First minifigure is Anakin Skywalker, and he is a great looking minifigure. There's no doubt about that. He has that old 2005 look on him, and obviously, as you can see, except for his detailing and his looks, the main feature is that by turning off the light, we can press on his head and the lightsaber will light up. So you can't keep the lightsaber lighted up, but just by pressing on his head, it does light up. So it's a pretty cool feature. Doesn't really have much use technically because you don't really do much with it, and it has the con of not being able to use his arm for anything else. So yeah. And next up is Obi-Wan, and he is similar. He also has great but limited printing. Looks amazing, but then again, his lightsaber is stuck to his hand, so there's much less mobility there. But again, we can turn off the lights and his lightsaber will light up. There are plenty of videos on YouTube on how to actually remove the batteries in the back and put new ones. I've already done that 2 or 3 times with my light up minifigures, and the batteries are actually harder to get every single year, so it is most unfortunate. But there are plenty of videos which I have used and followed the instructions carefully. I've done this carefully, taken my time, and it has so far worked perfectly. However, if your figures are a bit damaged, I would not take the risk to break them. So without further ado, let's get straight into the fun features of this LEGO set. So the fun features on this are actually, like, there's not a ton of them, but it's mainly you just like having your minifigures and really just jumping around and playing with everything you get. What you do get separate from the set is this little platform here, and it's that little platform we see in the movie where they're kind of battling off and stuff, and then they finally get to the shore and the big deal happens. So yeah. So that's the little platform. Here in front you have these 3 components, and you can see there's 3 identical platforms. What you're supposed to do actually is with these red pins, they're supposed to pull down these things to simulate the destruction of the platform. But before I actually show you how that actually works, or supposedly works, here is these things, and this here is the piece. That's a very long piece, and you just stick it in, and then there's this red pin which is included. You just put the red pin at the end like this, and then you can have this mobility. So I won't put the other one because it's kind of annoying, but here's what you want to do, or supposedly. You want to put your minifigure in here, so I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Yep. And once you have him like this, you will quickly realize that what you can do is if you turn the pin, you can turn him around. It is most unstable. Remember, this is some old Lego set we're talking about here. This is over 10 years ago, so Lego wasn't as good with their little mechanisms. So if you turn the thing and hold it steady, you can have the minifigure turning around, and you can obviously, you know, move it around and stuff, and then move it back and forth. So the idea with these pins over here was that you would be battling your friend, which would be having the other stick on the other side, having Obi-Wan, and you would want to, like, you know, kind of crush these things down with your lightsaber. So I have managed to do it a few times, but it's not always as easy. There you go. So that's, or you could just push it down like this. So that was the fun feature, or the thing intended to happen. Now, if we take a look at this part is a little bit interesting as well, because you have this piece, which actually I'll show you this printed piece. I think it might have been in another set, but it is pretty exclusive. It's a very nice looking piece. And here you have this sort of little tray, and you have some lava inside. In here, like so. And the idea here, again, as you can see, there's that red pin right here, and you want to be battling your friend. Yeah, this happens sometimes. It's kind of hard to put him back up. You want to be battling your friend, and his lightsaber is going to go ahead and push the pin sideways, and then these fall out. So it's a pretty well thought out feature. It's actually kind of fun. I have played this with other people once or twice, and it is actually fun compared to what one could think. It is actually a pretty fun set. What is really nice is you really have these like really big translucent orange lava plates here, and then you have 3 here. Those are pretty cool. I've actually been able to salvage a friend's set like this and get his translucent parts. They're really, really cool. And pretty exclusive at the same time, so that's nice. So definitely looking here at the set, getting to some conclusions, because there isn't much more to do. I mean, it's really just, it's like those play sets where you can just play by yourself. Definitely, if I have some advice about this set, is that this is definitely a great set, and you should definitely get this set for your collection. Lego doesn't seem to be nodding or giving us any hints that they're possibly going to make this set again, so I wouldn't be surprised if Lego doesn't re-release this set. That's what I'm trying to say. So I mean, definitely for what you get, if you guys can get this on a cheap price or from a friend, or on a good deal on eBay, for example, there's definitely plenty of ways to enjoy this set, even if you have to not get the light up minifigures, which are really cool. But if you don't get them, it's really worth having the set and really having this nice display piece on your shelf, or at least that's the way I see it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this Lego review. Please leave a comment if you guys really enjoyed this set, and otherwise I will see you guys next time here on the MAGMA channel for more Lego Star Wars reviews. Bye bye.